welcome to my channel. So I am starting to give some tips on travel. There's a lot of you that are veteran travelers. Maybe you're an expert, you travel a lot, but if you're anything like me, I love to travel. I'm a last minute packer. I just put everything in my carry-on, but this is here to help people who are new at traveling, don't know what they're supposed to pack in their carry-on. This is just to help those people who are new, but also to the professional travelers, because you travel so much, you probably don't make a list, and you're last minute like me, you may forget a thing or two. So this is here for the purpose of helping you to be better at packing, especially in that carry-on. You want to make sure that carry-on is the right size. Get with your airline, get a standard size carry-on so you know that it's going to fit where it needs to go. And just consider when you're choosing your carry-on bag, lift it up, making sure that it is lightweight. Think about how it's going to be when you have to lift it up and put it up in the airplane compartment. It's going to go over your head, so you may have to have someone help you to put it up high, but you want to consider the weight of your carry-on. I like the one that my boyfriend got me. Is this little pink cute one. You can do whatever color. Dark is probably the best one, but who cares? The one I have, you can actually spray on it and clean it. I love it. It's a hard covered carry-on. It has wheels on it, which is awesome because you can just tote it around, turn it around. It's 360. Absolutely worth the money in investing. And think about the dimensions of the carry-on luggage. Make sure it's small enough to fit in your overhead storage compartment, or put in front of you, in front of your seats. But you want to check your airline's website before you start packing. You want to make sure it's not too large, because if it is, they may have to get you to check it in, and that's going to cost you extra. And we are trying to stay in the free zone, right? Most airlines, I'm not going to name the airline, but I have a few favorites. Those airlines, when you do book with them, usually come with a free carry-on per person, and I like that a lot. Durability is important. Lightweight bags made of quilted fabric. It's easy to lift. Think about sturdier fabric, something that's easy to spray. Just consider that, because I think it's important. I didn't think so before, but if you don't invest in the right luggage carry-on, it's easy for them to just throw it around. You get holes in it really quickly, so you might as well just spend the money on it, right? And these are the carry-on essentials. I think this is really important because you do not want to forget these things. Your travel documents, and that is your passport or your ID. You're always going to have your ID when you're traveling, but if you are traveling internationally, make sure you have your passport. But either way, have a hard copy of the travel document. Your travel visa, your tickets, your itinerary, travel vouchers, all of it. You should print it out. I know it is a high-tech world, and you think you have your cell phone with you. It is at your pockets, but you never know what's going to happen. It may run out of battery. Maybe you drop it, and something happens with your phone, and then what? You don't want to be at the ticket counter and not have your tickets with you. You always need a proof of ID of who you are. Have it on you at all times. And never pack your travel documents in your checked bag. And I mean the checked bag, that is the one that's usually 50 pounds, the one that you have to check through the airline, not your carry-on now. Remember, you need your travel documents, all those travel vouchers along with you in your carry-on. And of course, prescriptions. I know I tend to forget that sometimes, but you want to make sure you get some kind of headache medicine that you like. in all the prescription medicine that you may have. If you're diabetic, high blood pressure, cholesterol, whatever, have it on you at all times, in a container, in a pill organizer if possible. Place all the medications and required over-the-counter medication in your carry-on bag. Remember, you need it because it was in your checked luggage, and if along the way it doesn't get to the right destination, you know you have your medication with you, because that does happen from time to time. Not to say that it won't, just, because they're moving luggage from one airline to another, it's easy for you to lose it sometimes. So you want to think about that. And your valuables, your jewelry, camera, laptop, cell phones, your photographs, your books, anything that's worth reasonable amount of money should be in your carry-on. You need to keep the bag within sight. Make sure that you check your luggage occasionally, your carry-on occasionally, because you may misplace it. People have fast hands. Something you want to think about. Chargers, oh my gosh. Cell phone. I know you're gonna have your cell phone. You gotta have your laptop. You gotta have all the chargers for your electronics. Think about getting a portable charger, because it's not always going to be convenient for you. You think your airline will have a plug-in, and normally they do, but they may not. And you think maybe in between wait time, you can charge it at the airport, but you never know what's going to happen. Always have a backup. I love having my portable charger. Well, actually, my boyfriend always has that for me. So thank you, honey, for taking care of me. But it's good to have a backup plan. And remember, something I just learned. My last time I went, I actually have a hard carry-on, which has a portable charger inside of it. So if you are going through a small carrier, like at the airport, sometimes they check in your luggage right at the gate. When that happens and it asks you, do you have a laptop or a charger? I just was not thinking. So remember to remove your laptop, all your chargers from your carry-on if that were to happen. If not, they're going to throw it away. That's what happened to me. It was like $35. It's not a huge deal, but it's worth a reminder, right? Keep that in mind. Have it all charged 100% before you go, but have an extra charger just in case along the way, because I know most of you are now very tech savvy and you're going to have your boarding passes on your phone. We always want to make sure it is charged. And you want to make sure you have extra clothing, right? The worst happens and your check bag is lost. Like I said, you will be so happy you have an extra change of clothes available. Pack a minimum, extra underwear, socks. Try for a complete second outfit. On the way home, you can use the space for souvenirs. If you were to purchase some stuff, there's going to be space available for you if you need it. You want to make sure you pack your toiletries. If you're traveling by air, you need to pack your liquid and gel toiletries in 1 quart plastic bag with a zipper closure. I love those clear closure bags with zippers. Those are so convenient to have. Container capacities must not exceed 3 ounces. So something yay big. They have that at the convenience stores, all those pharmacy stores, Walmart. They all have those little small size for liquids, 3 ounces or more. And I have forgotten and packed hairspray or whatever it was. And it was a huge container. It was brand new. Guess what? They threw it away. No props. Boop. In there. Gone. So remember, small. Keep it in the bag. You keep it in a compiled area, so it's easy. If they ask you to show the liquids when you are going through check-in or whatever like that, you can at least pull it out and show it to them. It's very convenient. Your toothpaste, your deodorant, your shampoo, your cream, liquid makeup, make sure it's a small size, mouthwash, hand sanitizer, those liquids must fit in the plastic bag. Make it convenient for you. But it's good to have a toothbrush and toothpaste along the way, because you don't want airplane breath. I know. It's awful. If you forget it, you can, brush it really quick. How about your eyeglasses? Keep your eyeglasses with you. Your sunglasses, that is important because if it goes anywhere else, it can get crushed, get lost. Have it in your bag, in your purse, laptop bag, whatever. And if you're sensitive to bright lights and whatever, you need your sunglasses when you and get out the airplane. You don't know where you're going to land, but you just always want to make sure you have that in your purse or your carry-on, right, accessible with you. I know I get bored really quickly. Some of you may like crossword puzzles, whatever you need to do. Get your little booklets, get your books. I love to read when I'm traveling. I also love audio books. So remember to get your earbuds ready to go. Have some music. It's going to be hours and hours of flying sometimes, or just waiting. You never know what's going to happen when you're flying. Just be ready. And have food. Oh my gosh, I am such a snacker. Such a snacker. I get hungry. Even when you're thinking it's a 2-hour flight somewhere and you think, I'm going to get there and I can get food really quick. Snacks along the way. You think you have time. But I sometimes forget to get my snacks on the way. I'm rushing to the gate and here I am. I'm running behind on time. You want to make sure you get snacks in your bag. Like pretzels, nuts, granola bars, anything small and easy to have quick access to. That will save your life because a lot of time you got to get there about 2 hours before flight time. And then the wait going to the gate, sometimes you're in the airplane and something happens and there's a small delay on the runway. You may have to sit there for 30 minutes, an hour. So you want to have something snacking on the way. And depending on who you're flying with, a lot of these short flights, guys, there's no food, there's no drinks. You have to purchase it at the airport. It could be very expensive. You just want to make sure you are setting yourself up for success, not failure. And bring warm clothing. It gets cold sometimes. You're gonna appreciate having a light jacket, scarf, small blanket, especially if you have long flights. But even short one, you just never know, that little air thing that comes above. Oh my God, sometimes, and it's hard for me to have little short arms. It's hard to reach it. You may have to get somebody to help you to turn the air off, but it can get a little cold. Let me see what else. Yeah, like I said, disinfection wipes. What a great concept, right? Especially what's going on lately. We all need wipes. And it's really actually great. My sister always says, I love to bring the wipes because when you go to the restroom, it's really good for our hands and for other areas, keeping it clean. It helps to prevent the transmission of germs. You can use that to actually wipe your chairs if you're feeling like, I don't know. If you're a little paranoid, I'm not really, but if you are, you have the wipes with you, disposable one, awesome. I like to have, those pre-packed ones, those small ones. You can get those. Those are so accessible, easy for you to get. And also, before you go, make sure you read the small print. From each airline have different specifications. Just read through it and make sure you understand all the restrictions and how to properly do it. But I think that is it, guys. Remember, you need your batteries, you need your electronics, you need your book, you need your warm clothing, you need your extra clothes, just in case. But anything that's small goes in your carry-on, valuables, your jewelry, anything that you wouldn't be extremely sad if you lose, you can put that in your check-in. Otherwise, keep it in your carry-on. It is worth to do a checklist, go down it, right? I used to be really good at doing that because I wasn't traveling as much. And now that I travel a lot, I just think of this queen of packing, last minute packing. And guess what? I always am an underpacker. Unless you travel with overpackers, you're good to go. But if you're not going to a third world country, if you're going to anywhere else, have peace of mind. It's It's okay. If you do forget anything, you can always buy it somewhere else. So on that part, it's okay. But your travel documents, make hard copies. Make sure you have plenty of areas where you can stick a few here and there. So something were to happen, you have it access to you. So I hope it was helpful today to the new travelers. I got some new people who are traveling, never been in an airplane before. I'm so excited that you are taking that next step in experiencing the world, one place at a time, one city at a time. I'm so excited that it's you and you're getting ready to venture on and just build relationships with the people you're traveling with and experiencing great foods, the world. I love it. I'm excited. And you, if you are an experienced traveler like me, you still need a little help from time to time, reminders. So if you like this video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up. Tell everybody to look at this, share this with people. If you have any comments in your experience of travel, make sure you put it down below. Do all those things so that way I can do more. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear suggestions, but I'm going to produce more videos to help you travel better, lighter, have an amazing time, have a positive vibe in what you do when it comes to travel. And thank you so much. Thank you for being here with me. You take care. Bye.